Something that I keep learning again and again and again is that essentially putting too much pressure on yourself never really solves any issue. Who would have thought? So, with the upcoming new year and whatever, I thought it was cool to have like a chit chat about expectations, pressure, burnout, stress, performing, all of that kind of stuff. Because I definitely struggle with that. And I feel like there's something about me. I always want to prove my worth to other people. I want to prove myself, to others, to the world. I want to show to everyone that I'm capable of doing whatever I want to do. So I aim for the tallest mountain. And I'm like, yeah, if I climb the tallest mountain, then everyone will see I'm that girl, and they should have never doubted me, and da-da-da-da-da. And what happens is, instead of climbing the tallest mountain and recognizing, wow, my worth, and everyone is respecting me all of a sudden, I'm burned out, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, dehydrated. It sucks. I'm alone. So, yeah, I definitely struggled with that for a couple of years, and it's a double-edged sword, because as much as I push myself to strive for more and do more and accomplish more, I get burned out and I do less, and everything that I do sort of sucks because I don't have the energy, I don't have the spirit for it. It doesn't make sense. It's a vicious circle, and it sucks. And I feel like every single year, some way, a lot of people fall into this kind of vicious circle, and they don't even realize it. They push themselves for these big goals, these big accomplishments, and they say, no, this year's my year. I'm going to change everything about myself, which is fine. Nothing wrong with striving for better. Nothing wrong for wanting to improve. But the girls who know, they know. Often, one thing leads to another, and doesn't work. And there's a reason for that. We often focus on the biggest thing, tallest mountain. We focus on the end goal without realizing that we're skipping the crucial steps, the middle part. It's like as if you were about to climb a staircase. You don't jump from the first stair to like the 6th, 7th one. That doesn't make sense. You're going to hurt yourself. We do the same thing with goals. We do the same thing with accomplishments. We do the same thing with all of these expectations. We must be patient. We must be gentle. We must be realistic. And the thing is that you're probably going to fail a lot. You're probably going to fail a lot, and you're probably going to struggle a little bit. That's part of the journey. Resistance means that there's something being built. Being met with obstacles means that you're moving forward in some kind of way. This is such a big talk that I need to have with myself, because here's the thing: we give up. We convince ourselves that it's not gonna work. We don't push through, when the only way is through. So by not pushing through it, you're not going to get your end result. And it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of self-discipline. It takes a lot of gentleness. It takes a lot of compassion. But most importantly, it takes a long-term vision, which we lack of. Something about instant gratification is that even if you get it instantly, you're not going to be satisfied with it. Instant gratification is never the answer. And developing this kind of long-term vision is really what keeps you moving and going when things don't go according to plan. Because ultimately, we have nothing but our visions. Everything about having a consciousness is things are concepts, things are ideas, things are visions. Sticking to it and making it a reality is a process, a very, very magical process, yes, but very, I don't know how to explain it. Not long, but tedious, maybe. And that's something that we kind of lack. That's something that we don't remember when we set all of these goals, all of these expectations, and then we wonder, why am I failing? Why am I not, where I want to be? What's wrong with me? Nothing at all. As a matter of fact, everything is right with you because you're trying, as you should. That's all that really matters. But I understand. That's not really the world we live in, at least in the North America where I live. A lot of what we are being exposed to is these overnight success stories, the rag to riches stories, the I can make it, so can you. You just gotta work harder. This is not true. This is not true. You should never aim for these kind of things because, no, it's not about how much you work. There's something about this system trying to push us to constantly strive for more. When in reality, first of all, maybe you don't even need more. But also, there's no true self-fulfillment here. And there's no such thing as instant success. Even if, there's many stories of people that got lucky, that did this, did that, whatever. There's a reason why these stories are being pushed so much. It's not normal. None of this is normal. And you don't have to put these expectations on yourself. You don't. And that's okay. That was hard for me to realize because I thought, for the longest time, I put this expectation on myself that I would be the next rag to riches kind of story. I would be the next big breakthrough person. And I was like, yeah, I can make it big. I can make it big. And I failed, obviously, because what are the odds of that? But also, what we don't see often is also the fact that these people have been struggling for years. And that it does not happen overnight. And I'm talking a lot about artists and, that kind of stuff because that's the field in which I am. But it's the same thing for fitness. It's the same thing for relationships. Same thing for money, career, studies, whatever it is that you push yourself for. These expectations are taking the true challenge out of us, which is patience, being kind, having a long-term vision, being present. And that's really something that I did not want to hear. I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to hear that. Because I didn't want to believe in it. I wanted to believe that I was different and that I was not going to go through this journey, this process of being forged by life, being forged by my current situation and pushing through despite everything and putting in the work, putting in the effort, learning the lessons, being the apprentice, essentially. I didn't want to believe that it would happen to me, but it did because it's normal, because it's natural. And to believe that I would be anything else but a beginner was silly of me because it's crucial. There's no end result without a beginning. And I just wish that if you take away anything from this video, it's not just the fact that I'm in my pajamas with my eye patches talking to you. We're keeping it cozy. We're keeping it real here. I don't know what to tell you. I have my little drink. I have my coffee. I'm chilling. No. I want you to remember that it really is a journey, and it really is not always about the end goal. It's about the ways that you find to get there. The things that you learn, the people that you meet, the skills that you develop, the relationship you build with yourself. I want you to remember that this is more valuable than the end goal. Than the end, the whatever gratification you get in the end will not exist if you do not go through whatever you're going through right now. And what you're going through right now, this building phase, is normal and should not be something that makes you feel bad, something that makes you feel guilty, like you're failing. You're not failing because you're doing it right now. whatever it is that you want to do, if you're pushing towards it, if you're making efforts towards it, even if it does not give you the result that you want, even if you have to try again and again, you're not failing. You're not failing. And I don't know who said that, who, where, whatever, but failing is just giving up. Failing happens when you stop. And there's no shame in stopping if you realize that maybe this thing that you're striving for is not for you and that it's not good for you or whatever. No shame in listening to yourself. But truly, true failure, true disappointment, like letting yourself down, comes from stopping. Alright, I had to go take out my eye patches, but essentially that's pretty much it. I just wanted to have that talk before like the New Year's shenanigan, the whole like get better, quicker, faster, whatever. Again, there's nothing wrong with self-improvement and getting better. I think you should always strive for finding new ways to get better. That's okay. But again, a lot of us, we go through this cycle where things don't happen the way we wanted them to happen, and it builds like this bad report we have with ourselves, and we ask, why can't I do anything? Why am I bad? Why am I not worthy of this and that? And it's never about you. You don't have bad ideas. You don't have bad goals. It's just the expectations you put on yourself, the way that you approach it is the only issue. So, no pressure. Chill. It's okay. Take your time. It's gonna take time anyways. And realize that you don't have to race against anybody at all, ever. And that also, a lot of people make money off of this whole like this insecurity we have. Realize that you're stuck in a trap where you always feel like you need more and you need to achieve more and whatever, when you truly don't. You truly don't. So, whatever. For the new year, for everything that is coming, I know exactly what I want. I know what I want to work on. I know, like, I have a plan. But I'm learning to take it easy with my plan and just kind of release this pressure that I put on myself. Because it's not really necessary anyways. I'm still gonna get whatever I want. Whether it's this year, next year, in 2 months, in 6 months. No one cares. No one cares. So yeah. I hope you enjoy, like, kind of just being more cozy. I'm kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sick. And I just felt like I wanted to yap and be, like, chill. I don't know. Just, like, kind of find my big clothes and kind of enjoy the gloominess of winter. So, yeah. I'm just gonna make, like, one final announcement, I guess. Before we close, I just wanted to say that I have a lot. How do I say this? I have a lot of things that happened for me this year. But I'm super grateful that we grew my YouTube channel, that we grew this. And I'm really hoping to find more of my audience, of my community, of my, like, soul tribe. And I'm really hoping that in the upcoming year, things just keep growing and growing and growing. I'm grateful for everything, and I'm grateful for everyone who found my channel, my channel this year. Yes, my mic is dented. Leave it alone. He still works. Okay. So I'm very happy, and I hope you guys are happy too. And I hope that we're gonna go through the next year together, and that things will just keep on growing to their best optimal capacity. So much love, and I wish you the best of the best, and I'll see you in another video where maybe I will not be as tired and cozy as I am right now. Guess we'll never know.